Types of FM modulation,
Hmm. Yes.
demodulation.
Uh, Okay, so we have seen the frequency spectrum point in the previous lectures. How to draw the frequency spectrum, that is based on the Bessel's function chart. That is standard reference point used for drawing the frequency spectrum. Okay, so after the frequency spectrum, we have seen how to calculate the bandwidth of FM signal. So to calculate the bandwidth of FM signal, this Curson's rule it is there. So what is the concept in the Curson's rule? Bandwidth is given by the formula 2 in bracket maximum frequency deviation plus highest modulating signal frequency. So 2 in bracket del max plus FM max, that is the formula we have seen. त्याच्यानंतर आपण नॅरो बँड एफ एम आणि वाईड बँड एफ एमचा कन्सेप्ट बघितला. सो व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स इन नॅरो बँड एफ एम सिग्नल अँड वाईड बँड एफ एम सिग्नल? What is the difference in that two signals, narrow band and wide band FM signal? काय डिफरन्स आहे दोन्हीमध्ये सांगा. So in the wide band FM signal, we get directly the or whatever is the frequency or bandwidth range provided by this wide band FM, that is high, and the frequency range provided by narrow band FM signal, it is less. That is the difference between these two FM signals. Then there are changes in the values of frequency deviation, modulation index and maximum modulating signal frequency. या सगळे पॅरामीटर चेंज आहेत. त्याच्यानंतर आपण FM जनरेशन मेथड्स बघितल्या. So there are two methods for FM generation, direct and indirect method. So direct method मध्ये reactance modulator आपण यूज केला होता. The basic working principle of reactance modulator is so this is used as a tank circuit for the oscillator. म्हणजे ह्या टँक सर्किटच्या आउटपुट व्होल्टेज वरून ऑसिलेटरची फ्रिक्वेन्सी चेंज होते. So this voltage is changing the frequency of the oscillator आणि हे व्होल्टेज आपण ह्या कॅपॅसिटन्सच्या प्रोपोर्शनेट मध्ये व्हेरी करतो. And this capacitor, it is made in proportionate with the modulating signal, so that ultimately whatever is this voltage and frequency of oscillator, ही modulating signal च्या accordingly change होते. तेच FM चं basic working principle आहे. So that is the direct method for frequency modulation. And indirect method for FM generation, that we have seen as Armstrong method. So in case of Armstrong method, what principle is used? Phase modulator is initially used. Phase modulator ला इनपुट दिलं जातं मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल, कॅरियर सिग्नल. फक्त इथे एक ॲडिशनल ब्लॉक यूज केलेला आहे इंटिग्रेटर. व्हॉट इज फंक्शन ऑफ दिस इंटिग्रेटर? This is integrating this modulating signal and then giving it to the phase modulator. So output of phase modulator we get as narrow band FM signal, and after that with the help of these multipliers we are converting that narrow band FM signal in the form of wide band FM signal. Multiplier म्हणजे काय? That is one form of mixer only. आपण मिक्सरचं फंक्शन बघितलंय. Mixer is used to convert the high frequency signal into low frequency signal as well as low frequency signal into high frequency signal. मग ह्याच्यामध्ये with the help of this multipliers, this narrow band FM is converted in the form of the wide band FM signal. That are the two methods we have seen for FM generation. Now the next point we are going to consider that is one process which is carried out in the FM, and that process is pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. So we will see what is meaning of that concept. Related to pre-emphasis and de-emphasis point. So can anyone tell, have you studied that methods or what is that procedure of pre-emphasis and de-emphasis? Can anyone tell? What is the meaning of pre-emphasis and de-emphasis? Why it is carried out in the FM? Can anyone tell that? Yes, So have you studied it previously, these two concepts?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we studied.
So what is that concept? Can you tell? FM मध्ये ती specifically process carry out होते. That doesn't happen in AM or PM. It is carried out in the FM. So what is the meaning of this pre-emphasis and de-emphasis? So pre-emphasis is the process carried out at the transmitter and de-emphasis is the process carried out at the receiver. Pre-emphasis मध्ये काय होतं? So whatever are the noise characteristics of FM signal. So when we are going to transmit some FM signal at transmitter side, त्याच्यामध्ये जे high frequency signals आहेत. So try to understand. It is simple concept. First you understand that these two processes are carried out for reducing the effect of noise in the FM. कशासाठी आपण करतो ह्या दोन प्रोसेस? We are carrying these two processes to reduce the effect of noise present in the FM. मग FM मध्ये transmit करताना there are low frequency signals as well as high frequency signals, and the first basic property, whatever are the high frequency signals, those are having the more effect of noise. That's why when these higher frequency components are transmitted, their voltage it is reduced. लक्षात घ्या concept. Higher frequency signal जेव्हा आपण transmit करतो through FM, त्याची natural tendency काय असते? Its voltage it is reduced for the high frequency signals. त्यामुळं if we know that for these particular high frequency signals, voltage is going to be reduced. So what is done during transmission? आपल्याला माहिती आहे की पुढे जाऊन त्याचं व्होल्टेज रिड्यूस होणार आहे. दॅट्स वाय ड्युरिंग द ट्रान्समिशन इटसेल्फ or before the transmission itself, the higher frequency signals are boosted. Boosted means what? Its voltage it is increased at the transmitter. Okay. So high frequency signal आणि low frequency signal जर आपण कंपेअर केले तर high frequency signalचं voltage हे reduce होतं पुढे जाऊन, or there are losses in the high frequency signal transmission. So as we know it initially or before transmission, as we are knowing it, what is done? High frequency signal जे आहेत ते ट्रान्समिट करतानाच बूस्ट करून ट्रान्समिट केले जातात, म्हणजे त्याचं व्होल्टेज इन्क्रीज करून आपण ते सिग्नल ट्रान्समिट करतो. दॅट इज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ दिस pre-emphasis, and it is done at the transmitter side. So same it is given here. So I will just read these points. The noise characteristics of FM signal shows that the noise produces greater effect at higher frequency as compared to lower modulating signals frequency. So it is therefore desirable that higher modulating signals should be artificially boosted at the transmitter, and this boosting process it is called as the pre-emphasis process. So in this pre-emphasis process, amplitude of modulating signal is increased at the transmitter before the transmission. So amplitude of modulating signal it is increased before the transmission for high frequency signals. This process it is called as the pre-emphasis process. So are you getting the concept? Pre-emphasis means what? For what purpose we carry out this process? To reduce the effect of noise. आणि कुठे carry out होते? That process is carried out in transmitter or receiver. Where this process is carried out? In transmitter or receiver?
At transmitter.
At transmitter. आणि काय होतं त्या प्रोसेस मध्ये? Higher frequency signals are boosted before its transmission. That is the concept of pre-emphasis. Now, opposite to this, the process is carried out at the receiver, which is known as the de-emphasis process. So what happens in de-emphasis process? आता जे सिग्नल हायर फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिग्नल आपण बूस्ट केले ट्रान्समिट करताना, at the receiver, in order to get the original signal back, the reverse process it is carried out. म्हणजे जे आपण आर्टिफिशियली बूस्ट केलेले आहेत ते परत ओरिजिनल लेवलला आणून रिसीव्हर मध्ये recover केले जातात. That process it is called as the de-emphasis process. Okay, so we will see that it is the circuit used at the receiver to reduce the relative attenuation. Attenuation कमी करण्यासाठी de-emphasis process आपण receiverला use करतो. And that is also applicable same for the higher modulating signals frequencies. The boosted voltage ranges are converted into original voltage range at the receiver. The boosted signals are converted into the original voltage range at the receiver. That process it is called as the de-emphasis process. जे काही आपण आर्टिफिशियली बूस्ट करून ट्रान्समीटर मधून ट्रान्समिट केले ते सेम सिग्नल रिसीव्हरला ओरिजिनल लेवलला आणले जातात. That process it is called as the de-emphasis process. Okay, so these processes are carried out in case of FM applications, and basically these are used to reduce the effect of the noise. Okay, and if you search, there are different circuits used for pre-emphasis, de-emphasis. The circuit काय स्टडी करणं आपल्याला एक्सपेक्टेड नाहीये सिलेबस मध्ये. Here you just understand the process or concept of pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. Just for your information, I will show you that circuits. कुठले सर्किट आपण ह्याच्यासाठी यूज करतो. So these are used at the transmitter side. Pre-emphasis circuit, resistor, frequency modulator, or these are also the typically used pre-emphasis circuits. See, same explanation is given. The noise has greater effect at on higher modulating signal frequencies. The effect can be reduced by increasing the value of modulation index for higher modulating signals frequency, and this can be done by increasing the deviation parameter and voltage parameter. That is the concept of pre-emphasis. This is the circuit. म्हणजे ह्याचं मॉड्युलेशन करायच्या आधी, मॉड्युलेशन करून हे सिग्नल ट्रान्समिट करायच्या आधी आपण हे pre-emphasis सर्किट इथं यूज करतो. Okay, so this is the concept. De-emphasis means what? At the receiver again, after the demodulation, this de-emphasis circuit it is used to reduce the voltage level. Okay. Okay, so is it clear that concept of pre-emphasis and de-emphasis? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the last point from this chapter we are going to consider, and that is very important point from your practical point of view as well as from your knowledge point of view. Okay, आता तुम्हाला हार्डवेअर वरती आपण बघितलं नाहीये हा FM चा एक्सपेरिमेंट, but if you see the hardware kits for FM generation and demodulation, in that case these detectors are very important. आता AM मध्ये जसे आपण डिटेक्टर बघितले होते. So which two types of detectors we have studied in AM? Can you tell?
Rectifier detector and envelope detector.
Yes, rectifier detector and envelope detector. That two types of detectors we have seen for demodulation of AM. Similarly, here we are going to see the different circuits which are used for FM detection. Now yesterday very important video I have sent on your group. Have you watched that video? Tell me honestly. Because that one video simply explains how the demodulation process is carried out at the receiver for the FM signal. Okay, so have you watched it or not? Yes, Srushti, have you watched that video? Yes or no? Just tell me. Audumbar?
No, ma'am.
Megha? No. Okay. So don't do that. It is just of 15 minutes. You watch it during your break today so that you will understand how the detection is carried out for FM. Okay. आता मी तुम्हाला बेसिक डिफरन्स सांगते पहिल्यांदा. FM डिटेक्शन सर्किट मध्ये 4 टाइपचे डिटेक्टर्स आपल्याला बघायचे आहेत. So we are going to see the 4 types of detectors. I will just first tell you the 4 types of detectors. FM detection technique मध्ये आपल्याला स्लोप डिटेक्टर बघायचा पहिल्यांदा, जो बेसिक डिमॉड्युलेटर आहे FM चा. फर्स्ट बेसिक डिटेक्टर इज स्लोप डिटेक्टर, देन सेकंड इट इज ड्युअल स्लोप डिटेक्टर, थर्ड Foster-Cille detector, or it is also called as the Foster-Cille discriminator, and fourth one it is the ratio detector. So these 4 types of FM detectors we have to study in our syllabus. Okay, so first we will see the slope detector, basic circuit used in for the FM detection. आता ते circuit study करायच्या आधी first we will see the concept how the FM detection takes place in the FM detector blocks. So what is the main difference in AM detector and FM detector? That is, आता तुम्ही जर AM detector बघितले, so I will show you some circuits for this AM detector whatever we have seen. हे third chapter. Okay, so not in third chapter, we have seen it in the 4th chapter. Just a minute. AM detector आपण बघितलेत बघा, rectifier detector आणि envelope detector. So if you see the block diagrams for both the detectors or circuits for both the detectors, it is like this. बघा आता याच्यामध्ये इथं AM सिग्नल दिलाय आपण, म्हणजे मॉड्युलेटेड सिग्नल दिलाय, आणि डायरेक्टली इथं जे आउटपुटला आपल्याला मिळतंय तो कुठला मिळतोय, मॉड्युलेटिंग signal. So whatever is the AM detector, directly it is able to convert this modulated signal in the form of the modulating signal. हे होतं AM मध्ये. पण FM मध्ये असं होत नाही. इनपुटला आपण FM सिग्नल दिलाय आणि डायरेक्ट आउटपुटला मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल मिळालाय, असं FM मध्ये होत नाही. In FM, the conversion process, or in FM, it takes place in 2 steps. The conversion of FM into AM signal, it takes place into 2 steps. So what are the 2 steps? Can you tell? 2 स्टेप मध्ये कन्वर्जन होतं FM चं मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल मध्ये. म्हणजे इथं इनपुटला FM सिग्नल मिळाला की त्याचा मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल त्याच्यापासून आपल्याला मिळवण्यासाठी 2 स्टेप मध्ये ती प्रोसेस करावी लागते. सो कॅन यू टेल व्हॉट आर दॅट 2 स्टेप्स फॉर कन्वर्जन ऑफ FM सिग्नल इनटू ओरिजिनल मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल? Yesterday I had explained. Can you tell what are the 2 steps required for the conversion? Yes, anybody please? So first you try to understand it carefully. First काय होतं याच्यामध्ये, FM जो आहे तो फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर सर्किटला दिला जातो, किंवा आपण काय म्हणू शकतो, दिस इज बेसिक ब्लॉक डायग्राम फॉर FM डिटेक्टर सर्किट, ज्याच्यामधले हे 2 ब्लॉक खूप इम्पॉर्टंट आहेत. फर्स्ट ब्लॉक आहे फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर. सो फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर काय करतो, frequency selector is converting this FM signal in the equivalent AM signal form. Understand it. First block कुठला आहे, frequency selector. What that frequency selector is doing, it is converting this FM signal in the required AM signal form. म्हणजे ह्या FM सिग्नलच्या इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल आपल्याला ह्या फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टरच्या आउटपुटला मिळतो. Okay, so how that frequency selector works, that is explained in the video. So once again I request you, please watch that video at least during your lunch break today, so that you will understand that process. So frequency selector circuit हे एक ट्युनिंग सर्किट आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये इनपुट फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या प्रपोर्शनेट मध्ये आउटपुटला व्होल्टेज प्रोड्यूस केलं जातं. So we will see this circuit diagram also, but just understand, फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर सर्किट हे ट्युनिंग सर्किट आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये इनपुट फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या प्रपोर्शनेट मध्ये आउटपुटला आपल्याला व्होल्टेज मिळतं. सो दॅट्स वाय व्हॉट एव्हर इज दिस FM सिग्नल, दॅट इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल ऍट द आउटपुट ऑफ दिस फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर सर्किट. मग आपल्याला इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल मिळाल्यानंतर that is given to the AM detector and we get the modulating signal at the output. This is the concept of this FM डिटेक्शन प्रोसेस. बेसिक कन्सेप्ट म्हणजेच काय होतं, पहिली स्टेप कुठली मिळते याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला FM चं कन्वर्जन AM मध्ये होतं and then that equivalent AM signal is given to the AM detector. मग आपण जे AM डिटेक्टर बघितले त्यातला कुठलाही AM डिटेक्टर यूज करून आपण त्या AM चं कन्वर्जन मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल मध्ये करू शकतो. तो डायरेक्टली FM पासून आपल्याला मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल मिळत नाही. पहिल्यांदा त्या FM चा इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल जनरेट होतो and that AM signal we are giving to the AM detector and then at the output we get the modulating signal. This is the basic working principle of this FM detection process. So are you clear with this? Basic working principle समजलं FM detector चं? Can anyone tell what are the two steps in which we get the detection of AM signal? Yes, Srushti?
Yes, ma'am.
Megha? हाँ. What are the two steps? Please tell it. हा, कुठल्या दोन स्टेप्स आहेत सांगा.
Firstly, FM signal is given to the frequency selector block, in which, according to input signal, FM signal is generated proportionately. Then generated
FM
FM signal
signal
given to
नाही.
the
FM सिग्नलच्या प्रपोर्शनेट मधला AM सिग्नल तिथं जनरेट होतो. म्हणजे FM ची जेवढी फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे, फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किट इज नथिंग बट अ ट्युनिंग सर्किट and what it does, in proportionate with input frequency it generates the output voltage. म्हणजे FM च्या इक्विव्हॅलंट व्होल्टेज प्रोड्यूस होऊन आपल्याला तिथं FM च्या इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल मिळतो फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टरच्या आउटपुटला. And then the output of frequency selector circuit is given to which block? म्हणजे इथं AM, ओके जस्ट अ मिनिट, इथं FM सिग्नल आहे, हा फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टरला दिल्यानंतर ह्या FM च्या इक्विव्हॅलंट आपल्याला AM सिग्नल इथं मिळतो आणि हा AM सिग्नल AM डिटेक्टरला दिला की याच्यापासून मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल आपण डिटेक्ट करू शकतो. सो हाऊ दिस AM डिटेक्टर वर्क्स ऑलरेडी वी हॅव सीन इन दिस चॅप्टर. Okay, so that is the concept of this FM detector process. So I think it is clear to all. Now we will see the basic type of FM detector, which is known by the name as slope detector. Okay, basic principle समजलंय सगळ्यांना FM detector चं? Yes, is it clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we will see the first basic type of FM detector, that which is known as the slope detector. मग slope detector ची circuit diagram म्हणजे काय आहे? That is nothing but this block diagram is converted into equivalent circuit diagram. जर block diagram तुम्हाला समजली तर equivalent circuit diagram also you will understand it easily. Okay, so first one it is the फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर. मग फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर हा ब्लॉक आहे, त्याची इक्विव्हॅलंट सर्किट डायग्राम that is the tuning circuit. So here inductor and capacitors are used. So this is the tuning circuit which is used for the frequency selection purpose. So these two tuning circuits are used. So how that tuning circuit works, you please watch that video for that, so that it will be easy for you to understand. But just its basic working principle I have told, that it is selecting a particular frequency and त्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या इक्विव्हॅलंट सिग्नल व्होल्टेज मध्ये तो जनरेट करतो. म्हणजे जिथं फ्रिक्वेन्सी हाय आहे तिथं आपल्याला व्होल्टेज जास्त मिळेल, जिथं फ्रिक्वेन्सी कमी आहे तिथं फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या इक्विव्हॅलंट व्होल्टेज आपल्याला कमी मिळेल. मग FM च्या इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल तिथं प्रोड्यूस होतो स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये. और इन केस ऑफ दिस ट्युनिंग सर्किट विच इज नोन बाय द नेम एज फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर. आणि मग हा जो इक्विव्हॅलंट AM सिग्नल इथं प्रोड्यूस झालेला आहे तो पुढे कुठल्या ब्लॉकला दिलेला आहे? दॅट इज गिवन टू द डिटेक्टर. सो दिस डिटेक्टर अगेन वी हॅव सीन दॅट circuit here for the detector. Either we can use diode detector or we can use the rectifier detector. इथं जो यूज केलेला आहे या सर्किट मध्ये हा आहे एनव्हलप डिटेक्टर. सो दिस इज डायोड RC circuit. How that AM detector works, that already we have seen in this 4th chapter. हा पहिल्यांदा डायोड मधून गेला की पॉझिटिव्ह सायकल फक्त इथं मिळतं आपल्याला, and when it is again passed through this RC filter, we get the modulating signal at the output. Okay, so that is the working principle of slope detector. Okay, so is it clear? हे पहिला आहे. Okay, my voice is audible or not? Voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am.
So frequency selector circuit tuning circuit आहे. इथं वापरलाय इंडक्टर कॅपॅसिटर. देन दिस अप टू दिस इथं डॉटेड लाईनने दाखवलंय बघा, हा आहे फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर, हा पुढचा आहे AM डिटेक्टर. इथलं इनपुट आहे FM, ह्याचे इक्विव्हॅलंट AM मिळतो. ह्या AM ला आपण कुठं दिलंय? AM डिटेक्टरला. आणि डिटेक्टरचं आउटपुट काय मिळतं आपल्याला? मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल. सो दिस इज द slope detector circuit, basically used for the FM detection. Okay, so same explanation is given here. For conversion of FM in modulating signal, we use two steps. First, conversion of FM into AM by using frequency selective circuit. Second, output of frequency selective circuit is equivalent AM signal, which is given to AM detector, that is envelope detector. It converts AM signal in the modulating signal form. Then frequency selective circuit is tuned circuit whose frequency is selected as higher frequency than maximum value of the FM frequency. म्हणजे थोडक्यात काय, FM ची जर मॅक्झिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सी 45 किलोहर्ट्झ असेल तर सेम इक्विव्हॅलंट ह्याचं मॅक्झिमम व्होल्टेज आपल्याला AM मध्ये मिळणार. जिथे FM ची फ्रिक्वेन्सी मिनिमम असेल तिथं आपल्याला AM चं मिनिमम व्होल्टेज मिळणार. In that way the voltages are selected. Okay, so this is the basic slope detector circuit, but it is having the drawback. So same working principle is given here. Characteristics of frequency selective circuit are multiplied by input frequency of FM. So for maximum frequency of FM we get maximum AM amplitude. For minimum frequency of FM we get the minimum amplitude of AM. But slight error occurs here. That error it is called as the slope error. Okay, and to remove that drawback of this slope detector, the next type of circuit it is used, which is known by the name as balanced slope detector. Okay, म्हणजे इथं काय आहे ह्याचा अर्थ की ह्या फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किटच्या ज्या काही कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आहेत, so those are, or that FM signal it is passed through the characteristics of frequency selective circuit. आणि त्या कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स नुसार काय होतं आपलं एक्सपेक्टेशन की जेव्हा फ्रिक्वेन्सी मॅक्झिमम आहे तेव्हा आउटपुटला AM चं व्होल्टेज मॅक्झिमम मिळायला पाहिजे. जेव्हा फ्रिक्वेन्सी मिनिमम आहे तेव्हा AM चं व्होल्टेज आपल्याला मिनिमम मिळायला पाहिजे. बट प्रॅक्टिकली दॅट डझंट हॅपन. Still some amount of error it is remaining, and that is known as the slope error. म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सीला मॅक्झिमम व्होल्टेज मिळत नाही, मिनिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सीला मिनिमम व्होल्टेज मिळत नाही. That error it is known by the name as slope error. Okay, and that's why to remove that error this balanced slope detector it is used. That is the next type of circuit used for the FM detection. So that balanced slope detector circuit now we will see. So you just see this diagram and tell me what is the difference in slope detector and balanced slope detector. Slope detector ची diagram बघा इथं. Here tuning circuit is used and here detector it is used. Slope detector असू द्या simple किंवा balanced slope detector असू द्या, दोन्हीसाठी ही रेफरन्सची ब्लॉक डायग्राम सेम आहे. So for both the basic reference block diagram it is same. First we are using frequency selector and then it is given to the AM detector. So basic block diagram it is same. Just you tell me what is the difference between this slope detector, and this next diagram it is of the balance slope detector. So you tell me what is the difference between that two diagrams. Yes, tell me what is the difference.
Circuitry
काय?
change आहे.
Circuit that is changed, but what is the basic change in the circuit? Can you tell that?
ट्रान्सफॉर्मर ट्युनिंग यूज केलं.
ट्रान्सफॉर्मर चेंज.
Okay. No, that is not actually a transformer. This is also tuning circuit. So that is combination of L and C, L and C. आता इथं किती inductors or that LC combinations used are one, and where here the two combinations are used. म्हणजे इथं थोडक्यात काय म्हणू शकतो आपण सिंपल शब्दामध्ये, इथं आपण एक फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर सर्किट यूज केलाय, एक डिटेक्टर यूज केलाय बेसिक स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये, आणि बॅलन्स्ड स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये वी आर युजिंग two frequency selective circuits and two detectors. Here also we are using the two frequency circuits and or frequency selective circuits and two detector. Simple slope detector मध्ये एक फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किट आहे आणि एक डिटेक्टर यूज केलाय, आणि बॅलन्स स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये वी हॅव युज्ड टू frequency selectors and two AM detectors. Okay, that is the basic difference between the basic slope detector and balanced slope detector. Okay, so you see here the basic working principle we will see. It uses the same working principle as slope detector. The difference is it is using the combination as two tuned circuits and two AM detectors. हे वरचं एक tuned circuit आहे आणि हे bottom side this another tuning circuit and another detector it is used. Okay, so I will just summarize that. Two detectors or whatever FM detection circuit we have seen. So I will write here. FM detection आहे ते दोन स्टेप मध्ये होतं. फर्स्ट दिस FM is converted into equivalent AM. कुठल्या सर्किट मध्ये होतं हे फंक्शन? FM चं कन्वर्जन इक्विव्हॅलंट AM मध्ये कुठल्या सर्किट मध्ये होतं? Which is circuit doing this conversion of FM into equivalent AM signal? Yes, give the answer. कशामध्ये होतं कन्वर्जन FM चं इक्विव्हॅलंट AM मध्ये? आता आपण बघितली ना ब्लॉक डायग्राम. Yes, Audumbar, which is the circuit which converts FM into equivalent AM? See this circuit diagram. Which is circuit converting FM into equivalent AM? Yes, Shivani.
FM डिटेक्शन.
FM डिटेक्शन त्याच्यामधला हा फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टरचा जो ब्लॉक आहे तो FM चं कन्वर्जन इक्विव्हॅलंट AM मध्ये करतो. ओके, सो इट इज डन इन द फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर ब्लॉक. दिस कन्वर्जन इट इज डन इन द फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर ब्लॉक. आणि फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर ब्लॉकचा आउटपुट कुठे दिलेलं असतं? फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर ब्लॉक so frequency selector block's output is given to the AM detector. So this AM detector detects the original modulating signal from the AM signal given at inputs आणि AM detector च्या आउटपुट आपल्याला मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल मिळतो. हे झालं बेसिक वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल FM चं. मग स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये एक फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टर वापरलाय, एक AM डिटेक्टर वापरलाय. दिस इज बेसिक स्लोप डिटेक्टर. पण ह्याच्यामध्ये एक्झॅक्ट आउटपुट मिळत नाही आपल्याला. FM चं मॅक्झिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सी असताना AM चं मॅक्झिमम व्होल्टेज मिळालं पाहिजे आणि FM ची मिनिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सी असताना AM चं मिनिमम व्होल्टेज मिळायला पाहिजे. बट दॅट प्रॅक्टिकली डझंट हॅपन still some error remains there, and that error it is known by the name as slope error. So to overcome that, we are using the next type of detector, which is known as balanced slope detector, or it is also called as the dual slope detector. So this is the balanced slope detector or dual slope detector. ह्याच्यामध्ये काय केलं जातं, दोन फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किट आपण यूज करतो. सी, दिस इज द फर्स्ट फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किट, दिस इज सेकंड फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिलेक्टिव्ह सर्किट, दिस इज फर्स्ट एएम डिटेक्टर अँड दिस इज द सेकंड एएम डिटेक्टर. दोन सेट इथं प्रत्येक ब्लॉकचे यूज होतात. ओके, दॅट इज द वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ दिस balanced slope detector. So we will see its description. It uses the same working principle as slope detector. The difference is it is using the combination as two tuned circuits and two AM detectors. So here first tuned circuit, first detector, second tuned circuit, second detector. Then the secondary winding of the transformer is center tap. So here this secondary winding it is center tap, आणि ह्याच्या अप्पर साइडला जे आहे that is known as the T1 and this is known as the T2. So this upper tapped winding it is tuned with the frequency as Fc plus del F, and this lower side winding it is tuned with the frequency as Fc minus del F. So same it is given here. The secondary winding of transformer is center tap. The the top secondary winding is tuned to frequency Fc plus del F, and the lower secondary winding it is tuned to the frequency Fc minus del F, and input circuit it is tuned to the Fc. तीन ट्युनिंग सर्किट आहेत इथं. हे आहे इनपुटचं, हे Fc ला ट्यून केलेलं असतं. हे आहे अप्पर वाइंडिंगचं ट्यून सर्किट, that is tuned with the frequency Fc plus del F, and this is the lower side tuned circuit which is tuned to the frequency Fc minus del F. तीन ट्युनिंग सर्किट इथं यूज केलेले आहेत. इनपुट ट्युनिंग सर्किट आहे ते Fc सोबत ट्यून केलेलं असतं. This circuit it is tuned to the Fc plus del F, and this is tuned with the Fc minus del F. So that is basic concept. Then what happen in that case, जेव्हा input ला, so same it is given here, when FM frequency is equal to carrier frequency. इथं बेसिक इनपुट सिग्नल असणार आहे FM सिग्नल आलेला, जेव्हा त्या FM ची फ्रिक्वेन्सी ही कॅरियर फ्रिक्वेन्सी एवढी असेल त्यावेळेस आउटपुट व्होल्टेज काय येतं, 0 येतं. बिकॉज व्हॉट विल हॅपन, this circuit will be tuned in that case and this will not be activated. So in that case the output voltage is 0. First point. Then when the input frequency is greater than the carrier frequency, diode D1 becomes forward bias and we get the positive output voltage. Okay. So when this input frequency it is Fc, we get the output voltage as 0. When this input frequency it is greater than carrier frequency, this circuit is activated, this diode D1 get forward bias, and this is, we get the output voltage V1 greater than V2, and we get some positive output voltage at the final stage. Okay. So when FM frequency is equal to carrier frequency, output voltage is equal to 0. When input frequency is greater than Fc, diode D1 becomes forward bias and we get the positive output voltage. When input frequency is less than carrier frequency, we get lower secondary diode on and D2 will become forward bias and output it is negative. Okay, so we will see these three steps. इथं येणारा सिग्नल हा FM सिग्नल असणार आहे. मग FM सिग्नलची फ्रिक्वेन्सी जेव्हा कॅरियर एवढी असेल तेव्हा हे सर्किट ट्यून होतं. These two circuits will not come in picture and we will get the output voltage equal to 0. When the frequency of input signal is greater than carrier frequency, this circuit it is tuned. This diode D1 will become forward bias. आउटपुट मध्ये काय होतं, ह्याचं इक्विव्हॅलंट V1 व्होल्टेज आहे. सो वी गेट V1 इज ग्रेटर दॅन V2 and we get some positive output voltage. Okay, that is for frequency which is greater than carrier frequency. Here when the input frequency is less than the carrier frequency, this Fc minus del F it is tuned, or this circuit it is activated. Diode D2 become reverse bias. V1 is less, V2 is more, that's why we get the negative voltage at the output. म्हणजे ह्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं थोडक्यात, in proportionate with input frequency of FM we get the output voltage. So in this way whatever is the frequency of modulating signal, त्याच्या equivalent output voltage इथं आपल्याला प्रोड्यूस होतं, and we get the original modulating signal at the output. That is the concept of this balanced slope detector, or it is also called as the dual slope detector. जेव्हा फ्रिक्वेन्सी कॅरियर एवढी असते हे सर्किट ट्यून होतं, D1 D2 चा काही तिथं संबंध येत नाही. V1 V2 are same in that case and we get the output voltage as 0. When the input frequency is greater than carrier frequency, this diode D1 become forward bias and output voltage V1 is greater than V2. That's why we get the positive voltage. VO ची व्हॅल्यू काय होते त्या केस मध्ये, VO value it is positive. We get the positive voltage at the output. Then when the input frequency is less than carrier frequency, this secondary tuning circuit become activated. This D2 become forward bias, and in that case value of this V2 is greater than V1 and we get the negative voltage at the output. So this is the basic working principle of this balanced slope detector. So is it clear? तीन फ्रिक्वेन्सी आपल्याला इथे कन्सिडर करायला लागतात. म्हणजे थोडक्यात ही जी काही फ्रिक्वेन्सी आहे ह्या फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या इक्विव्हॅलंट आपल्याला आउटपुट व्होल्टेज फायनल स्टेजला मिळतं, अँड दिस ओरिजिनल मॉड्युलेटिंग सिग्नल इट इज रिकवर्ड ॲट द आउटपुट. मग इथं जो स्लोप डिटेक्टरचा एरर आहे म्हणजे मॅक्झिमम फ्रिक्वेन्सीला मॅक्झिमम व्होल्टेज मिळत नाही, किंवा whatever are the drawbacks of this slope detector circuit, that drawbacks are removed in this balanced slope detector circuit. Okay, so is it clear? So which one will give the better performance in that two circuits? दोन सर्किट आपण बघितले. फर्स्ट बेसिक सर्किट कुठलं बघितलं पहिल्यांदा, that was slope detector. Slope detector मध्ये काय आहे, slope detector uses only one frequency selector and one AM detector. It is giving some drawback. That's why we are using the another circuit which is known by the name as balanced slope detector or dual slope detector. Okay, so is it clear? So what is the advantage of this balanced slope detector or dual balanced slope detector as compared with the first one? काय डिफरन्स आहे दोन्ही मध्ये सांगा मला, बेसिक स्लोप डिटेक्टर
Better
मध्ये आणि
tuning
बॅलन्स स्लोप
as
डिटेक्टर
compared
मध्ये.
to slope detector.
बेटर ट्युनिंग. वाय द ट्युनिंग इज ऑप्टेन बेटर, कारण इथं आपण दोन ट्युनिंग सर्किट सेपरेटली यूज करतो. Actually there are three, but at output side two tuning circuits are used. Upper circuit is tuned with Fc plus del F, म्हणजे कॅरियर पेक्षा जास्त फ्रिक्वेन्सी असते इनपुट FM ची, तेव्हा हे सर्किट ऍक्टिव्हेट होतं, D1 फॉरवर्ड बायस होतो. आणि आउटपुट व्होल्टेज हे VO म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, V1 मायनस V2. हा डायोड फॉरवर्ड बायस होतो तेव्हा V1 ची व्हॅल्यू V2 पेक्षा जास्त असते, आपल्याला पॉझिटिव्ह व्होल्टेज मिळतं. जेव्हा इनपुट सिग्नलची फ्रिक्वेन्सी कॅरियर पेक्षा कमी असते तेव्हा हा T2 ऑन होतो. वी गेट द व्हॅल्यू or we get the D2 forward bias, we get the value of V2 as less as compared with V1 or we get the value of V2 sorry more as compared with V1 आणि VO ची व्हॅल्यू निगेटिव्ह येते. आणि जेव्हा इनपुट फ्रिक्वेन्सीची व्हॅल्यू ही कॅरियर फ्रिक्वेन्सी एवढी असते त्या केसमध्ये काय होतं, देअर विल नॉट बी दिस D1 D2 विल कम इन पिक्चर, डायरेक्टली वी गेट द झिरो आउटपुट. म्हणजे फायनली इनपुट FM सिग्नल फ्रिक्वेन्सीच्या प्रपोर्शनेट मध्ये आपल्याला आउटपुट व्होल्टेज मिळतं. सो दॅट विल बी द फायनल वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल ऑफ दिस balanced slope detector, which is also known by the name as dual slope detector. So it is giving the better detection of FM signal as compared with the simple slope detector. So these are the two circuits, basic circuits used for the FM detection. So same it is given here, already we have seen. Now the two more types of AM detectors, FM detectors are there that we are going to see. So first one it is Foster-Cili discriminator and another it is the ratio detector. So have you seen have you studied that circuit? Previously in diploma? Foster-Cili discriminator and ratio detectors. Have you seen that circuit previously? बघितलाय का आधी तुम्ही तो पॉइंट?
मॅम रेशो डिटेक्टर पाहिले.
Okay, so actually both are having the same working principle. Whatever is the Foster-Cili discriminator or this ratio detector, only small changes are there in its circuit. Okay, so we will just see its diagram today or in this lecture, and in the last lecture we will see its basic working principle and how it works. But these first basic two types of FM detectors we have seen, slope detector and balanced slope detector. Okay, so slope detector मध्ये आणि बॅलन्स स्लोप डिटेक्टर मध्ये काय डिफरन्स आहे ते लक्षात घ्या. बेसिक वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल सेम आहे. नाउ द अनदर टू टाइप्स ऑफ FM detectors we are going to see. First one it is Foster-Cili discriminator, or it is also called as the Foster-Cili detector. So this is the circuit used for Foster-Cili discriminator. Okay, so the Foster-Cili detector is sometimes described as Foster-Cili discriminator. It is quite similar to the ratio detector. So both are having almost 80%. त्याचं सर्किट दोन्हीचं सेम आहे. But there is no third winding. Instead of the choke it is used. So this circuit we will see one by one. So in many respects, the Foster-Cili FM demodulator reassembles the circuit of full wave bridge rectifier, the format that uses the center tap transformer. ह्याच्यामध्ये सुद्धा center tap transformer use केलेला असतो. Okay, so the basic working principle, the basic operation of this circuit can be explained by looking at the instances when the instantaneous input equals the carrier frequency. सेमच आहे बघा, तीन सर्किट मध्ये ऑलमोस्ट सेम वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल आहे. बॅलन्स स्लोप डिटेक्टर, Foster-Cili डिस्क्रिमिनेटर आणि रेशो डिटेक्टर. इथं सुद्धा हे इनपुट सर्किट आहे, हे FC ला ट्यून केलेलं असतं. सो व्हॉट हॅपन्स इन दॅट केस? The basic operation of the circuit can be explained by looking at the instances when the instantaneous input equals the carrier frequency. The two halves of the tuned transformer circuit produce the same rectified voltage and the output it is 0. Input ची फ्रिक्वेन्सी जेव्हा कॅरियर फ्रिक्वेन्सी एवढी असते त्या केसमध्ये ह्याचं आउटपुट व्होल्टेज काय येतं? 0 येतं. ओके, if the frequency of the input changes, the balance between the two halves of the transformer secondary changes and the resultant voltage is produced, which is proportionate to the frequency deviation of the carrier. Input ची frequency carrier एवढी असते तेव्हा ह्या दोन्हीचं आउटपुट सेम असतं and resultant voltage it is 0. When the input frequency it is greater than carrier frequency, in that case these outputs for this upper circuit and this lower circuit that will change आणि त्याच्यामधला जो डिफरन्स आहे त्या डिफरन्स एवढं आपल्याला व्होल्टेज मिळतं आउटपुटला. ओके, सो इफ द फ्रिक्वेन्सी ऑफ द इनपुट चेंजेस, the balance between the two halves of the transformer secondary changes and the resultant voltage is proportional to the frequency deviation of the carrier. Obviously हे जर कॅरियर फ्रिक्वेन्सी पेक्षा जास्त असेल फ्रिक्वेन्सी इनपुटची तर हा D1 फॉरवर्ड बायस होणार. ह्याचा आउटपुट व्होल्टेज हे सेकंडरी वाइंडिंगच्या आउटपुट व्होल्टेज पेक्षा कमी असतं. सो वी विल गेट द पॉझिटिव्ह व्होल्टेज. इफ द फ्रिक्वेन्सी ऑफ दिस प्रायमरी सर्किट म्हणजे एफएम ची फ्रिक्वेन्सी जर कॅरियर पेक्षा कमी असेल तर त्या केसमध्ये दिस D1 विल बिकम रिव्हर्स बायस, दिस D2 विल बिकम फॉरवर्ड बायस and we will get the equivalent voltage negative at the output of this circuit. So this same working principle is there as that of the balanced slope detector which is used in this Foster series discriminator. Okay, so looking in more detail at the circuit, the Foster circuit operates using the phase difference between the signals. To obtain the different phased signals, a connection is made to the primary side of the transformer using the capacitor and it is taken to the center tap of the transformer. So this gives the signal that is 90° out of phase. So this is the additional information given. You just understand the basic working principle that when this frequency is equal to carrier, ह्या दोन्हीचं आउटपुट सेम असतं आणि त्यामुळे रिझल्टंट आउटपुट व्होल्टेज 0 मिळतं. जेव्हा इनपुटची फ्रिक्वेन्सी कॅरियर पेक्षा जास्त असते, इन दॅट केस दिस अप्पर सर्किट विल बिकम फॉरवर्ड बायस and output voltage will be positive. When this input frequency is less than carrier frequency, in that case this D1 will become reverse bias, D2 will become forward bias. ह्याचं आउटपुट हे अप्पर सर्किटच्या आउटपुट पेक्षा जास्त असतं and we get the negative output at the final stage. Same working principle as that of balanced slope detector is used, but here just this additional choke it is used, and the function of the choke it is to remove the unwanted frequency components from the output side. Okay, so here is the function given. So choke it is required in the circuit, that is additional thing used in the circuit to ensure that no RF signals appear at the output. Output la RF signal, still if some amount of RF signals are present at the output, to remove that RF signals this choke it is used. So choke is required in the circuit to ensure that no RF signals are appearing at the output. The capacitors C1 and C2 provide the similar filtering function. So these are the additional capacitors used in this circuit. Okay, so you just please once again I am requesting you go through the video which is explaining how actually the FM detection process takes place so that you will understand the points properly. So the ratio detector concept we will see in the last lecture we are having at 3 p.m. So we will stop here. You just type your numbers in the chat box and you can leave the meeting.